Sinadado na isani, dudhulay ko nara, gudhulay ko, dudhulay ko na naiha ko nara, amen. The worst birthing pain. The worst birthing pain we're going through is what you call famines. It is famines of endurance, famines of love. It's like you want to be in the world, but not the world like this. Wicked, like this. Spiritually, it's impure to us. The worst birthing pain we're having, or what we're going through right now, is the famine of the famine of the holy, Dilara, holy, the saints, famine of the saints. Because many saints are hungry. What you call saints women is this that floats around you. You can't feed them because you don't have no idea how to feed them. You feed them, women, just exactly like placing food in your table. Just like basically like there is someone that wants to eat. This is what I do every day, women. This is what I do every day. When I can't food in my table for a few hours, I feel exactly like you feel, like angry, all that, mad. Because there's some days that I can't eat. I'm not like now, it's 40 days. And then starting by January, start for 3.5 months fasting. This is why at night I'm making, because right now I'm boiling small rice and I use the soup in it to feed the children, which is they are babies. These are the birthing right now. This is the humans are birthing right now. The famines, birth. Which is they are these children that they have abort. This is the world have forsaked. They didn't feel love in wherever they went until they found me, Cain. They called you called CEIN, which is in your Matthew 24, it's stated about the birthing pain. The beginning of birth pains. Beginning of birth pains that you must endure within yourselves, because it is you in them. It is you in them. Feeling tired day by day is because of the wickedness of the earth, which is through that, women, it is why the children feel weary. Feel tired, but I won't say the word tired because they never feel that. It's just they get mad. It's just they get mad because of the earth's selfishness, like me. Why I want to be on my own, because when I started seeing my spirits, women, I could literally see them sitting, like baby that's sitting with a small little wing, with a small halo on their head, with their head color golden hairs. So when I started seeing them, I wanted to be on my own because I knew what I'm gonna do, women. I could not and will never ever ignore my spirits. Because if I'm around humans and they are with me, I will be focused to my spirits. Why? Because they are my. Then it's like I could not. It's like I'm being in the human world and the spirit realms. Do you know how it feels? Like I said in the other record, how it feels to be in between the unseen and the seen. I knew exactly what's gonna happen. For I knew I will be speaking to my spirits. And if I am in front of the humans, they will think I'm nuts. So, it's better that I'm on my own. Why? Because whatever I do, whatever I put in my table, like actually placing food on the plate, put exactly like I put, like you go into your restaurant, they place the table and food in your, exactly what I do, women. What I do in my spirit and in flesh, I put spoon into that food and I leave it there for a few hours. Some days I leave it for all day and the next day I eat it. This is how I become, this is why I am PESCE. Through my angels who goes to the world when I am cold. When I am cold. And after that, when they're done what they need to do, they go home. And then when they go home, many more comes to me. They are the chaff. You get it, women? This is part of the birthing pains. Why we are not tired. It's just we feel like we just need to evolve into something who we really are. Do you know how I feel every day? My back, it's like there is sprouting wings into it. Some days I would even tell him, I speak to him, women. I speak to him just like how I like this. I don't have anyone around me, and I'm recording exactly like how I speak to them. Like no one can see, Humans could hear me think who she's speaking with, you know, because they knew I'm on my own here, and then they will think who she's speaking with, who she's laughing with, like this, you know. If I'm around humans, they will think I'm gone crazy. Why? Because they won't and will not listen to if I tell him that there is someone in there. Because one time before I came to the wilderness, or before I came to the jungle where Papa sent me, I tell them, oops, get off there, somebody is sitting there. And they just ignore me and they just pass on to it. Who they passed on to? The gods. You know? Because I was sitting and then they were like consoling me, something like this. And then that's the closest, they want me to come here and stay here. Because I could not sit here because I'm on my own. I don't like being on my own. I'm not used to be alone. But he said to me, I'll be with you. I'll be with you. So, until the angels, every day they come. So, they're finding their ate. We call the sisa. In your world, you call it sister. So, every day there's angels that comes to me, humans. There's angels that comes to me every day, and this is the little beings that is sitting above, and just right now I'm sitting on the chair, and then they are before by the roof, just like by the roof, like before the roof before the ceiling. That's where they are sitting, just before their head reach the ceiling. Or because the lower a little for me to balance, like this. So their hairs are curly, their hairs are golden, depending who comes to me. They're just so pretty, they're just too beauty. They're my beauty, my pied beauty. Get it, you man? My pied beauty. I call it beauty. And in the world, you say it beauty. I am their beauty, and they are my beauty. You get it, women? So, whatever you're going through, that is birthing that is the beginning of, that isn't your beginning of birthing pains. That isn't the beginning of your birthing pains, which is, you have to endure. That is the worst, like you want to get out from here, but there's nothing yet we can do because there is a time and procedures which is stated in the Bible. That is to finish the work, to evolve into someone new, the lisay. Pure. To evolve into something pure. Through perseverance and through love and perseverance, you finally find and you learn what is really the meaning of true love. What is the meaning of true love? Endure. Endure. Martyr I am. You get it, human? That is the birthing pain that, every day I feel this. When he's around me and then he is angry because I could not, I can't sometimes think what they want me to do, what like this. And in my chest, women, it's like a scar that is scratching my hollow. A snake, when its skin are being scratched, it is really painful. And that's what I feel in my hollow, women. That is what I feel in my hollow. And I am making myself I'm making myself calm to flute, to flute and to fight that feeling of pain in my chest. Through that pain you feel within you as human, because me, what I feel is flesh and spirit. So in you, it is like you have been planted. It is like you are a compost yourself. That when you plant and then the seed is opening up, it is painful for the seed to open its skin. That is you birthing pains. That is you to evolve from a seed to a beautiful, pure, whatever you are, pure gold. Into pure. Because today, this is what I did. This is what I've got today. Pure. Meaning, humans, I have healed my own hollows. I have healed my own hollows from the scratches. It's like potato that was making more and more, fruit or whatever you call it, vegetable, we call it fruit. It's like you, the birth pains. You can take the look of the world. You can take the look of what surrounds you. It makes you angry. I don't, in the beginning, before I receive my truth, I don't care what surrounds me. But I'm always against it's like this. My spirit wanted a government that can run the country well. But my flesh It's like I have more to carry in my back. So I work spiritually. I work spiritually by cleansing and cleansing and cleansing and cleansing. That is why you call me holy. The righteousness. For I am the first human or woman in this end. I won't say Humen. I am the first Israel that have cleansed without blemish. For I take every pain and turn it into something. Pure. Like a root, or like a root that when it's starting to grow into another part of the soil, it is hard for it to go through it. It is hard for it to go through that soil, especially when that soil is very hard. But because it's fighter, it goes right straight to it, wherever he can stretch, just as I am. Wherever I can stretch, I am birth the pain. And then I turn it into angel. As a spirit can only turn to one. For I am. You called Harada. I cannot say it in your word because it's blasphemy to my kings. See, Harada women, the what you called rose, like the rose full of thorns, you can touch it, but you can smell it. Lovely. You get it? So women, this is the birthing pains. We are already past the beginning. This is now the birth pain. This is now the birth pain, which is more severe and painful. Because it is to find the pure love. Find the pure love. Endure. And trust. I could not say ME, and trust. And trust, I would say. Trust and have faith. For I am this. I am. For I is Almighty. That's all I am asking from you. TRUST. For that is the only thing you can do. Trust. Through by birth pain. Don't let it hurry. Don't say hurry up. Because I did that. I say that to Papa. Only I can, I can tell Papa. You can tell me. For Papa knew our suffering. But we need to evolve into something who we really are. You think I like it? Here. You're Almighty. For my father, for my them, for my they. I, you called mighty, is the God that can only save you from the kings you have been disrespecting. For we are God's, and I say, I am them that through the earths you had disrespect, which is, it's not allowed. It is a blasphemy. Because you didn't give us, you didn't leave us anything. You didn't leave us anything to choose. You take everything, which is, I ain't having it. So I have let my men do what they need to do. You know? For humans, there's no one else that can save you except the Hakadosh you called Ruach. I don't care how you pronounce it in your world. I say it Ruach. Ruach. It means of a rose of the Sharons. Ru, it means rose. Ak means ark. The firstborn female. A woman and a man. One. Him and he. You get it? The Ru and the Ak. I am the Hala unblemished. You called Almighty.